With the whole thing of this ASO flagging everything that spins on YouTube at the moment, it just makes me feel a bit sad. It makes me feel like the record industry back in the 90s when they were trying to control the tide of the internet and failing miserably. And it's just a bit sad, a bit tragic that the people who organise the Tour de France, they're so backward. They can't see the opportunity to be gained from opening things up. In the age of the internet, you know, it's all about making things open source so that you can grow the pie bigger and then find revenue streams later on. But they just feel very backward. They feel very backward, very stuck in their ways, and they're making it feel like something that I don't want to be part of. It made me think, what are the things about the Tour de France that I would change? What would I change for 2018? What would my fantasy Tour de France look like? So the first thing is I would open it up. I'd make the Tour de France open source so that anybody could use the footage for free, do whatever they wanted with it, you know, innovate with it, create new ways for people to be able to view the Tour de France, ways that I couldn't think of. Your sport is going to die if you try and restrict it in the age of the internet. You need to open yourself up so that you can grow the pie bigger and get more people interested, and you're going to make more money as a result of it later on down the line when you discover revenue streams and work with those people who are innovating and doing new exciting things with the sport that we all love. The second thing is I want the drug use to be open and transparent so that we get to know exactly what people are doing and how they're doing it, so they can do it safely, so that we get to see the freak show, the superhuman freak show that we all want to see.
I'm here with Gustav Ditters. Look like you're carrying a few extra pounds.
This is what happens when you train super hard on the bicycle.
And that we know that everybody, I want to create a level playing field of superhumans. That's what I want to do. A level playing field of superhumans, and then when we get bored of superhumans, everyone will just probably go back to being fully natural again because we're bored of the freak show. The third thing is we should get rid of these fucking corporate sponsor brand names as team names. What the fuck is that about? Who wants to support a team that changes its name every single year and is named after a caffeine shampoo? or one half of it is named after a caffeine shampoo, the other is named after some oil company. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, especially, like, can you imagine if Manchester United changed its name every single year and it was some brand that you didn't like, or didn't, you know, that you didn't even know what the fuck it was? You know, they're confusing, they're a mouthful, they're boring. Nobody cares about your Corfidis. I'm not sure if it's like a financial company or a cough medicine. I want team names that I can get behind. You know, I want team names like names that I can get behind, because humans are tribal and we all want a team to support. So if that team changes its name every single year, you know, you give a little bit less of a fuck about cycling at the pro level, and less people are going to get interested in it. You want to build a team brand. You don't want the brand to be the team name. This one I stole from Lance Armstrong, was that the athletes shouldn't wear helmets. The riders shouldn't have helmets or any kind of face furniture on stages where it's uphill. You know, mountain stages where there's very little descending. The riders should be allowed to wear no helmets and just wear whatever they want, basically, like they did back in the 90s. Because Lance Armstrong was saying, and I think he's right about it, that, you know, you want the personality of the athletes to shine through, and with a lot of face furniture they just kind of look like cyborgs that you can't really distinguish one from another. And with a sport like cycling, you want to get more people interested in it, and personality is the way to do that. You know, back in the 90s you had all these personalities like Pantani and Lance Armstrong that you could distinguish in a bunch, whereas now it just looks like a load of cyborgs with with Matrix glasses on. This is just what I want. This is in my fantasy world, in my fantasy Tour de France. These are the things I would change. Let me know in the comments down below what you would change. What would you like to see? What would you like to change in the Tour de France 2018? And I will see you in the next one.